If you're following Johnny Depp, you probably know roles that he wanted to play, that he didn't, roles he almost got, roles he considered, and all that kind of thing. But I've never seen this here. It's from Inside the Magic, and it's called Actor Keanu Reeves Takes Iconic Role from Johnny Depp in Film Franchise Worth Billions from March 10th, 2023. Very bad image, by the way, there. They've got the Matrix background with Johnny. They could have at least done a better Photoshop job there. But alright. Let's see what they got. For all his talents, actor Johnny Depp simply couldn't keep the iconic role in a famed billion-dollar franchise from slipping out of his hands forever. Well, whose fault was that? Actor Johnny Depp has never been lacking in talent. He began his acting career in 1984, playing a small role in Wes Craven's horror film Nightmare on Elm Street. Following that role, Depp routinely received offers to audition for other roles, and the trend continued for more than 30 years. Then, following false accusations by his ex-wife Amber Heard, Depp began to see a drop in offers for new films and new roles. Well, okay, Inside the Magic's been very flip-floppy on Johnny, but now they accept that they were false allegations, so I'll give you guys a band-aid thumb up on that one. He sued Heard for defamation of his character, and during the trial, Depp testified that Heard's lies had cost him numerous roles, including his iconic self-made role of Captain Jack Sparrow in Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. So it seems pro-Johnny here. Disney seemed to part ways with Depp even before hearing the verdict in the defamation trial, as if the entertainment giant had already chosen the side with Heard before all the facts and testimony were presented. Yes, exactly right. Why couldn't you guys have said that all along? I guess now they feel like they should say it because it's true. Better late than never, I guess. I must note they have had pro-Johnny articles before, but it seems now, from what I see here, they're getting to be more pro-Johnny, and I should say more realistic about it. They go on to say that the allegations were proved false. Alright, very good. Pretty long intro, considering they're going to be talking about Neo and Jack Sparrow. And then they give Johnny more compliments here by saying the franchise is worth $5 billion because of him, and also that Disney still uses his face to market it, although they won't bring him back for a sixth installment as far as we know. Again, something Johnny fans have been saying for a long time that Inside the Magic never wrote about, not that I know, as far as a big headline, and I've covered them quite a bit over the last 2 years. Recently, it has come to light, however, that the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise isn't the only multi-billion film franchise which Depp has been associated. Another franchise with a corresponding iconic role was once Depp's for the taking, but he passed on it because at the time he was regularly filming and playing the role Jack Sparrow for Disney. So did he make the right decision? Right, okay. So I could see you get the Matrix script. At the time, you don't know how big it's going to be, and you're already in this huge franchise. So at the time, to him, the Matrix was probably like a shot in the dark, a wild card, a maybe. Kind of like Transcendence, which wasn't a big movie. I can't remember the box office or anything like that, but it wasn't one of his bigger hits everyone went crazy for. It was actually received pretty mixed. I personally think it was awesome, but as far as Johnny movies go, there's not a ton of buzz about it. So probably he viewed it as some kind of sci-fi risky thing. Two film directors known professionally as the Wachowskis began writing the story of The Matrix 1999 and 1992 after a friend asked them to write an original story for a comic book. Their first choice for the role of the main character, Neo, was none other than Johnny Depp. The first of many films in the franchise made close to $500 million at the box office and gave the Wachowskis a bright green light for the 3 sequels, Matrix Reloaded, Revolutions, and Resurrections. And they end with this. Altogether, the film franchise has made nearly $2 billion. And who knows, with Depp as Neo, the films might have garnered double that amount, but because Depp was embracing and embodying the role of Jack Sparrow, the role of Neo was one he was forced to turn down. Sorry, Captain Jack Sparrow, for you guys who like to correct that kind of thing. Ultimately, it'll be Keanu Reeves who landed the part of the computer programmer and cyber criminal known as the One in the Matrix films. Well, he wasn't actually a criminal, but okay. No disrespect to Mr. Reeves, of course, but there's just something about Johnny Depp that tells us he would have taken the role of Neo in other directions, ultimately leading the cast and crew of The Matrix to even greater returns on their work and even greater notoriety over the years Now, I got to agree that probably with Depp in the role, it would have been bigger and he would have done different things. But I can't see Johnny doing that intensive kung fu training that Reeves went through. He really did some incredible work there. Not an insult to Johnny. Johnny's just a different type of guy. He's an artist, he plays guitar, he's creative. I don't see him doing the physical grind that certain other actors do. And a lot of The Matrix worked really well because Reeves really got in shape and really wowed you and put audiences in awe with the kung fu stuff he pulled off. So I'd say Depp made the right choice, absolutely. It just doesn't seem like the best fit for me. It would be interesting to see it, knowing what it is now, but to never see Keanu Reeves in the role would have changed things completely. That's my opinion. Maybe yours is different. Just don't see Johnny as a kung fu guy. Johnny has done fight scenes, but more, Donnie Brasco stuff, fist fights, sword fights, things like that. Nothing where he's really getting crazy and straining his body, doing kicks in the air and that kind of thing. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't subscribe, I'll be pretty sad about it, but I'll get over it. See you next time.